After the 2003 season, CrunchTime Fantasy Football League expanded to 8 teams in 2004. We added Ron's Team Ron, Brian's Gladiators, and Marvin's Starvin'. Who knew one of these 3 expansion teams would end up in the championship game in their very first season? What an exciting league we had.
Evening, sports fans. My name is Aaron L. Stewart Jr. I'm the senior in the group of the Fantasy Football League. Most of the owners call me Pop, but they fear me though because they know that I'm going to come up with some amazing stuff each year. And each year I come up with a few little tricks here and there and to be able to be competitive. Suddenly I look forward to putting my lineup in there, and I experiment, do a little research to try to come up with the best team. But all I want to do is to beat the Franklins. Well, in 2004, I played Marvin Franklin, one of the Franklin boys. You know, I was kind of sorry that I had to go up and one of the Franklin boys early in the year, but I just couldn't help it. You know, they was running off with their mouth. Chipper was sending emails every week, sending me pictures and sending me dirty text messages and whatever. Paul was around there trying to lead me on. So I said, well, I just got to go up with these boys and keep the mouth quiet. And in 2004 was my golden year. When the league started in 2003, I really didn't know too much about fantasy football. So the young boys had me at odds because I didn't know how to put my lineup in and how to manipulate things here and there. But as time went on, I was able to pick up the concept of how to put the lineup and what have you. And then my team was called PackHouse2. The reason why my team was called PackHouse, my brother Ronald C. Stewart, he had a team called PackHouse. And when I was thinking about him when I named my team PackHouse2. My brother Ronald played football at City College and University of Maryland Eastern Shore. My brother Ronald was 6'7", 275 pounds, a mean machine. But he fell in love. The pros was knocking at his door, but he fell in love. And you know what happens when you fall in love. You forget all about your schooling and what have you. So that's why my team is called PackHouse2. I had a few little scrubs on the teams. Had an old, broken-up quarterback named Brett Favre. Now, Brett Favre, nobody thought he was worth anything. Brett Favre had played many years in the league, and he was just about washed up. But I had him as my quarterback. Then I had an old, washed-up guy named Deuce McAllister. He was my star running back. Now, I needed another running back to round off my team. And and Marvin, he traded me Warren Dunn. Nobody wanted Warren Dunn. He was a guy that gave you maybe 15 yards, 25 yards, 30 yards at most. But I said, I'd take him and put him on my squad. And I put him on the squad and put him on the bench most of the year. But during the Super Bowl run, I needed a running back. And I figured he was about ready to peak. So I put him in the lineup, and he got me about 150-some yards, and that would carry me over. Had an old washed-up wide receiver named Joe Horn, and a couple other little raggedy ball players. But it was a good run for me, and that's how I won the championship in 2004. Now, what happened? But my main man Paul, I gave him, he was struggling so bad in the league, so bad he was struggling. I had Drew Brees. I said, Paul, take Drew Brees. Maybe that'll help you win some games. So,
show the ring.
Oh, the ring. Well, this is the Super Bowl ring right here. This is the ring right here that it was all about. There's only one ring like this in the world. One ring. And you see it right now on the finger of Aaron Lee Stewart Jr. This is the only ring like this in the world.